to see you. I wanted to find out how it's going with the new program.
It was very easy.
Yeah? How long did it take you?
No longer than 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes,
Fantastic. Good.
Yes, it was beautiful.
And where are you going to in the United States?
New York.
Oh, fantastic. How long will you be there?
10 days.
I hope you enjoy it. I'm glad the program's working well. So you recommend it to others? It's not hard?
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, good. Have you traveled to the United States before?
No.
Okay, so first time, and you can take
First time,
advantage of it.
yes.
Good job. 2 days after it started. Well, we hope you have a great trip to the United States.
Thank you very much.
Hi. Καλημέρα. It's nice to see you. And you did the ESTA? You did the computer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you help me out with the read here? How did it go?
Πολύ εύκολα. Ναι, πολύ μεγάλη.
Και πόση ώρα διάρκησε η διαδικασία?
Νομίζω
10 λεπτά έκανε.
10 λεπτά.
10 minutes.
Είχαμε απάντηση ήταν αμέσως.
No
Got an
problem?
immediate answer, it said.
Fantastic.
So you went to the airport today, and you had the chance to talk to some passengers who had done the electronic application. What was their experience?
Well, I was very pleased to hear that they had a very simple process. It had only taken them a few minutes to fill out their online form for traveling, and they seemed to be very pleased. It was especially interesting to note that these folks were from Crete, the ones that I talked to, and it had made it enormously much simpler for them to be able, from Crete, to get this travel authorization, not have to come all the way to Athens to apply for a visa and wait for that process. So it saved them a significant step in their travel plans, significant costs, and was much more ease for their travel.
Great. So does this mean that I can just go straight to the airport without filling in anything now?
Well, what you should do is actually 3 days before you're going to travel, go online, and you can find it either at travel.state.gov or www.athens.usembassy.gov, and hit the link for travel to the United States, and you will find there a little form you have to fill out that gives your name, your birth date, the airline you're going to be taking, and the place you're going to be staying in the United States. It's basically the same thing that you were filling out when you were on the plane when you traveled before. Now it's done ahead of time, and normally within minutes you'll get back from the computer something saying, "Welcome to travel to the United States, and here's a authorization number."
People who already have visas, what do they do? They already have valid visas.
Well, that's wonderful. If you already have a valid visa, you don't need to do anything. You can still travel on that visa as long as it's still valid. So you're welcome to still try out the new system, travel authorization system, but it's not necessary. Your visa is still valid.
And how long is it? How long is the ESTA valid for, this electronic application?
2 years from the date of issuance. It doesn't hurt to go back online and just tell us again the next time you travel where you're going and so forth, but the ESTA authorization is good for 2 years.
And how long before my trip should I fill out this application?
We recommend at least 72 hours in advance, but it can, if you're in a bind and you have an emergency or something else, you can do it within less time to travel. For a very tiny percentage of people, it's going to say, please come into the embassy if there's something unusual about your case, and that's why we want to give you enough time so that if that is the case, you could still come into the embassy and get a traditional visa.
Well, thank you very much.
Good. Wonderful talking to you, and wish you good travels to the United States.